Let's go pull it out and see what else. Oops. There you go. I ripped it and just slide it right into the hot shoe mount until it doesn't go anymore on the receiver, and plug this straight in into your camera microphone. We're not rich enough to buy cheap things. That's a good old English saying that's been true for years. And today we're gonna have a look at an affordable yet quality COMICA BoomX Wireless Mic Set. As some of you might see in my previous video about the really cheap and budget level wireless microphone set, I'm gonna put a link in the upper right corner right here. That wireless microphone set wasn't fulfilling my needs, and actually it was pretty terrible because it had that static noise that you could feel all the time in the background, and there was no way to get rid of it. So it was absolutely no go, and this was primary to the point because the price of it was so cheap. It was only like $60, but yet you were getting like a whole bunch of different stuff. So yes, you get what you pay for. I think it was due to the real cheap quality and there was some interference, but that's not the word about it today. Today we're going to be talking about this COMICA BoomX-D wireless microphone set, and this one actually comes with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, so you could use it either as a stereo mode or you can use it as a 2 mono channels. This will allow you to use it as in an interview, or if you just want to have 2 persons in the video, and this way you can get a really good quality sound without having to pass the microphone all the time. And this COMICA BoomX wireless mic set, it's actually more expensive, but you can get a pretty good deal if you buy it with a discount, and you can get 2 transmitters, 1 receiver with 2 lav mics, and 3 cables to connect to different types of cameras, such as your smartphone, your Canon camera, or your Sony cameras. So let's go and unpackage this beauty and see what it's got inside, and also do some testing so we can see if it's actually worth getting it and what you're getting for this price. And if it actually can compare to the more higher end microphones such as Rode, which is more expensive, and the quality is really good as well. So we're gonna see if it actually can compare to Rode microphone. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also hit the like button if you find this video helpful, and let's go. So this particular version of COMICA Wireless Microphone Set is a D2. What it means, it comes with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. So this is really great because, like I said, you can use it in the interview when you have more than just 1 person in the video, or you can use it in the stereo mode because you can get them to record each channel separately and then it's going to record it in the stereo mode. So let's go ahead and unpackage this and see what we got. There we go. So COMICA professional audio equipment, and indeed this is a really good brand, and you can get this one much cheaper than you can get the Rode microphone for. But having all the reviews online, it's a professional grade, but yet it's much cheaper than having a Rode microphone or Sennheiser microphone, and you get a really good value. And when you buy this COMICA microphone set, it does come with a really nice box. It's like magnetic type. So you can see when it opens up, and then it sticks back to the side of the box. So let's go ahead and open this up. Yep. Wow. They're so tiny. Like, they're so much small. They're actually smaller than I thought they would be. You can compare it to the remote for my Godox Lite, and this remote is way bigger than this transmitter. Like, they're really tiny, and you get 2 transmitters, you get 1 receiver in this package, and I do suggest you guys get one with the 2 transmitters because COMICA doesn't sell these transmitters separately. So if you buy only 1 transmitter and 1 receiver, and if later you want to have 2 transmitters, you won't be able to buy it, and you're going to need to buy another receiver. But it's really handy to have if you're doing an interview, or if you're trying to, or if you shoot in a video and you have 2 people and you want to have the same audio quality and you don't want to pass the microphone from one to another, then you have 2 transmitters. So let's go ahead and pull it out. It just comes out like this, and then you have other stuff. Let's just pull one out. So as you can see, this is how it looks. It's real tiny, real small, and you have a clip on the back, so you can clip it to the short or to the belt, or anywhere where you can just clip with this clip, and it has pretty good tension, so it's not gonna come off. And you can see it has a couple of the teeth in the back, so it gets stuck pretty good. It's super light, like it probably weighs like, I would say about like 15 to 20 grams. So yeah, this is super light. You won't even notice it if you hook it up on your shirt or something. Here is your USB charger, reset button. There is your mute button, your turn on button, pair button. This is probably your microphone. If you're not using the external microphone like a lavalier mic or any other kind of mic, you can use it without it, and you can just, this microphone actually records sound right there. Let's go ahead and look at the receiver, see if it looks any different. Oops, I turned it on accidentally. So you can see the battery is charged up because I accidentally turned it on when I was taking it out. So yeah, we already turned it on. Let's go and turn it off right now. There we go. So as you can see, it's exact same size as the transmitter, so they're both the same. The receiver has a few more buttons because it can control 2 channels, A and B. Then you got the power button on this side, and there's your USB charger here. And it also has a clip for the belt. And on top here, you got the headphone jack. So you can actually use your headphones if you want to listen to the sound quality, which is really great. And you have one more transmitter here, so this is super awesome. Looks like the build quality is really great. It kind of feels really light, so it does feel a little bit cheaper when it doesn't have much weight. This is actually an advantage to it because it's very light, and when you put this receiver on your camera, if you have a gimbal or something, like, it will not add extra weight to your camera setup. So let's go ahead and take this out. And right here we have the user manual. Make sure we read this before we actually start using it, because we do need some instructions how to get it set up. So let's go ahead and see what's in this package here, if it has anything special. So this is your certification card. It's been tested, it passed the test, so it's working. That's good. Here's your warranty information. This is your warranty instructions. Hopefully we're not gonna need that. And this is your user manual, and they do include the paper version of it, so that's kind of nice. You don't have to download it, though it's kind of like a waste of paper, of course. As you can see here, it can be clipped on the camera, so yeah, we'll have to read through this manual to make sure it's working. And it is pretty big manual. It's 28 pages, but you can read through it real quick. Here's your clip for the resetting. This is probably when you have to reset it in case it gets stuck or it doesn't respond. Let's go pull it out and see what else. Oops. There you go. I ripped it, unfortunately. So this is your reset clip in case it gets stuck or doesn't respond. Let's go ahead and see what else is in here. All right, so let's see what's in this little box here. So here we got a nice little package of lavalier mic. Yep, there it is. It got a nice little lavalier mic with a clip. Ooh, it's pretty strong clip. So with the clip that you can clip on the shirt. And I really like this Velcro ties because you can reuse them. They're not like those metal bands where you have to twist it to make it tight. So these ones really look awesome. They are reusable, and they also look very neat, and they even put their name on these Velcro ties. Really looks great. And this is another set, so this is what you get. Let's see what's in this one here. You have something in here, and you get 2 sets of everything. So this is really awesome because we have 2 transmitters. So let's go ahead and see what's in this one here. And this is your USB Type-C to USB-A cable. I hope they included at least 2 cables, because if you have the transmitter and receiver, you got to be charging both. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is your windshield. They call it a dead cat. I don't know, I don't like that name. Poor cat. But anyway, this is your dead cat, or the windshield for the outside. If there is lots of wind, you can use this on the lavalier mic, and it will reduce the amount of noise caused by the wind. So yeah, this is awesome. This is one more of them here. In this package we got, so this is if you're using with the Canon camera or Nikon camera, this is your connection cable from your receiver to your camera. Let's go ahead and open this one up and see what this one is for. And this one is for another camera, like your Sony or Panasonic or Fujifilm. So they do get a little bit different cable. And I really like this kind of like a pigtail type of cable, because it makes it much shorter, but then if you need to extend it, it extends pretty good. So yeah, this is one more. And then let's go ahead and see this one here. This is probably for your phone, and I really love this because they do include all the cables you can imagine. So yeah, there we go. This is your smartphone, and they did mark it on the cable. So yeah, this is really great. It's got this smartphone cable, and yeah, this is it. It's empty, but you can still use this box to carry stuff around. So this is awesome. Okay, so let's wrap it all up. This is what you get in this package. And so you get in 2 transmitters, you get 1 receiver, you get your 2 lav mics for each of their transmitter. Then you get 2 dead cats. You get 3 different types of cables. One for Canon and Nikon. There is another for Sony or Fujifilm, Panasonic. And there is one for your smartphone. For some reason, they only include 1 USB Type-C cable, so you might have to buy another one in case you want to charge your receiver and your transmitter at the same time. And of course, if you're using 2 transmitters at the same time, it would be kind of nice to have them charged at the same time. Sometimes you can get like a USB-A to 2 or 3 USB Type-C at the same time to make them charged simultaneously. But in this case, we're going to need to get a separate cable for the receiver or the transmitters, depending how many. If you want to be using all 3 of them, then you need like 3 cables, and for some reason they only included 1. So we'll have to get 2 more cables if we're going to be using 2 transmitters, or just 1 more if you're going to be using 1 at a time. And they also give you one of these clips to reset it in case it gets freeze up. And this is really cool. You know, sometimes that happens because the battery is not removable in these transmitters or receivers. It's really great. They have this reset button, so you don't really have to press like 2 buttons or 3 buttons at the same time. Just kind of get like a paper clip, or get this like a SIM card ejection tool and just reset it. And as you can see, this dead cat really fits perfect right over this mic right here. So you get nice hat on the transmitter, and it will record much better without wind noise. So this is really smart. They make it really awesome. And then they have this little groove here. You can actually put it down like so, make it sit there pretty good. I can't wait to try them out. All right, let's go and turn them on and see how they're working, and get some audio recorded, see how it works. I hope this works great and much better than my previous $60 one, where I had to say no to it because it was really has a lot of static noise. I couldn't make it work because it was just having too much static noise. So hopefully this one's gonna be a nice clear sound. All right, let's go try it out. Stay tuned. So the transmitter and receiver, they do come prepared from the factory, so you don't have to worry about pairing them. But in case there is something going wrong, you can always pair them as well. And the instructions are in the manual, so it will be not very difficult. Each transmitter has an internal built-in microphone, so you can use it without any external microphone, which is really great. You can clip it on a shirt like this, and it's just going to be recording with this internal microphone. Or you can also use this lavalier mic that comes in the package. And all you have to do is just plug it in like this, or you can just use it like this And then you have only the wireless microphone, and your transmitter can be in your pocket, or you can clip it on the belt with this belt clip. And when you plug in this external microphone, the internal microphone on this transmitter will be turned off automatically, so you don't have to worry about any noise from this internal microphone when you get the external microphone connected. So the great thing about this wireless microphone, it has a belt clip on the back, and it has the same width as your hot shoe or your cold shoe mount on the camera. So all you gotta do is just take your camera and just slide it right into the hot shoe mount until it doesn't go anymore. And this is how it's gonna be looking. It looks really great because same color as your camera, and it almost feels like it's meant to be there. And because it's so light, it's not gonna get much extra weight to your camera. You're not gonna even feel it. And if you use your camera on the gimbal, it will not add much extra weight at all. And I think it's going to be really great because I do like to use my Rode shotgun mic, but in this case I'm going to be using this one when I need to record something in the distance, and I use a wireless microphone. And yeah, it does look great because it feels like it's just meant to sit there. It's really compact and small, lightweight, and it works great. All right, let's hook it up to the camera microphone. So depending on what camera you're using, I'm using this Canon EOS Rebel SL3. That's a budget level camera. It works really great. There is 3 different cables and they're all marked. One is for Canon, Nikon, and the other one is for Sony and Panasonic because they have higher sensitivity settings in their camera for audio, and you want to make sure that you're using the right cable, otherwise the sound might be too loud. So let's go ahead and plug it in. You just go ahead and plug this 90-degree end into the out port on the receiver and plug this straight end into your camera microphone. Alright, so there we go. So now we can go ahead and turn it on. Here's the on button. Just gotta press hold it for a little bit. Press hold it for a few seconds. It starts. And then we have our transmitter. We gotta turn it on as well. Press and hold it for a couple seconds. And once it's started, it automatically pairs, and here's the symbol that it shows it's paired, and you can see that's why I'm talking. You get this bar reacting, and same thing is on the camera. You can see they're both reacting. So let's go and try it out and see how it works and see how is the sound quality. Alright, so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and just use it without any external microphone. I'm just gonna be using it on the internal mic, and I'm just gonna clip it right here and see how it sounds. So this is the COMICA BoomX wireless microphone set with an internal microphone on the Canon EOS Rebel SL3 camera. See how the sound quality is. So this is how it sounds. This is a test check. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's go ahead and try it out with the external lav mic. Okay, so this is how it sounds with an external lav mic. I got it over here, and see if actually you can hear any difference in sound. And if you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. So this is how it sounds with the external lavalier mic. You can also hide it under this shirt, and this way you're not gonna have this cord hanging outside. As you can see, I got it hooked up to this transmitter, and the receiver is on the camera. And it's only about 6 feet away from me, so the camera is not that far. And it's supposed to be working at about 50 meters distance without having any walls in between. If you're outside and you're recording, you're supposed to be able to get 50 meters, which is over 150 feet. So that's really large distance. So right now I hid the cable under the shirt, and you can only see the little bit of a mic here, and you can even hide it behind the collar if you want. I decided it's not a big deal, so I just have it here, and let's see how it sounds because I moved it a little bit closer to the mouse. It might be a little bit louder, so you might have to set your camera settings a little bit lower so it's not as loud, that you don't reach the peak value and it doesn't cut out and you don't get the sound blown out. So there we go, guys. I know it kind of looks funny. I have 2 transmitters on my shirt, but this is actually recorded in the stereo mode right now, so you get in a full stereo. I know you don't need this for just regular speech, but you know, it's kind of nice. I just want to test and see how it actually works, and they do work pretty good because they're both working at the same time and they're recorded in the stereo, so you get 2 different channels on the same audio track. So this is going to be a genuine stereo sound if you have a stereo speakers. So if you're recording any music, that'd be really cool because you can actually play with this and you can actually record stereo sound. When you have only one microphone, you can record in stereo because it's all going to be mono. So see if there is any difference when I switch it to mono but still use 2 transmitters. Alright, so right now I'm recording with 2 transmitters, but they're set to the mono mode, so you're not gonna get the stereo. See if it actually feels any different when you're speaking. If you want to connect it to your phone, you can do that pretty easy as well, because it has this belt clip. So if you don't have any extra mounts for your phone, like you can get a tripod with a cold shoe mount, and then you can do it the same way as on the camera. But if you don't have that option, what you can do, you can just clip it on the phone like this, and it stays pretty good. And then you can just connect the audio cable. So this is how it looks on your phone. If you don't have extra mounts for your phone, you just clip it on the phone. It fits pretty slim. It does work pretty good. And then you just hook up the right cable to your 3.5mm jack. And this is how it works, and you get the same exact audio quality as you would get on your camera. I think this is really great, and I do like the way it works. So what are my thoughts about this COMICA BoomX Wireless Microphone Set? I think it really has a premium quality sound. I'm not a professional audio recorder, so I cannot say for sure if it has any big pros or cons, but I can tell that just comparing to my Rode microphone, I can tell that it really sounds great. And you can hear, like in the beginning of the video, I was using Rode Video Mic Pro Plus shotgun mic, and you can see that the sound quality with Rode microphone was pretty much identical to this COMICA wireless microphone. So that brings me to an idea that yes, you get a really good deal when you buy this COMICA wireless microphone set. You're not paying as much if you buy like a Rode video microphone or Sennheiser microphone, which would cost you either $500 or $1,000 or more. But with this one, you can get a pretty good deal. For only about $300, you get 2 transmitters, 2 lavalier mics. So this is a really great deal. And what I'm most concerned is the sound quality. You get a premium quality for the price, much cheaper than having to buy a premium top tier microphones. There's definitely a line where you can buy a microphone that's really cheap and it's not gonna get a really good quality. And this was the reason with my previous wireless microphone set, where you get a full package, but the sound quality is really not that great. And it's not basically usable because of that. But in this case, you have to pay a little bit extra and you get a much better quality, but you don't have to overpay for the premium high-end microphones. And if you're thinking about buying a wireless microphone set, I would definitely recommend considering this COMICA wireless microphone set, because it works great and it still has a budget level price tag. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to click that like button, subscribe to the channel to help me grow my tech YouTube channel, and also smash the notification bell so you don't miss new videos. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.